銀河鉄道39
All right, let's read Chapter 3 of Volume 18 of Galaxy Express 39. This is the second to last chapter of the series, the Andromeda series. Back to our normal opening where the title is actually on the next page and we get like a double scroll entry here. So let's zoom in. We see a bunch of clocks and gears and things. 機械には2つのタイプがある. As for to machines, two things of types exist. So two types of machines exist. 1個の部品1本のネジが足りなくても動かなくなるものと. Okay, let's try that again. Two types of machines exist. 1個の部品1本のネジが足りなくても動かなくなるものと. So one object, and coal is usually accounted for a small object. So one object of a part or mechanism, one item of a screw, even if it's not sufficient, it's a thing that becomes not able to move. So one type is basically if it's lacking even something, one item, even like a screw, it becomes not able to move. Coal and 部品の3つ8つネジの5、6本が抜けてもなんとか動き続けるものと. And things that continue to move no matter somehow. Things that continue to move somehow, even removing 5 or 6 screws or 4 or 3 parts. Oh, okay. I guess this is like one small part or one screw. One part or one screw, even if it becomes not sufficient, even if you lack that, it becomes not able to move. And then parts, 3 or 4 parts, or 5 or 6 screws, even if you remove, somehow continue to move thing it is. So two types of machines. 昔の機械にはそういうタイプが多かった. As for to machines of ancient or a long time ago, that sort of a type were many. So machines from a long time ago, there were many of that type. Now it just says そういうタイプ. That's sort of a type. Presumably it's this type, since it's the last one that got talked about, but次の停車駅は17席. 停車時間は18時間と52秒. Okay, so as for the next train stopping station, it is 17 stones. I guess. 17席. As for the train stopping time, it is 18 hours and 52 seconds. 17席? 17 stones. Okay, we go into the splash page for the chapter. Chapter 3. Kosho doke. Doke is toke, meaning clock. And kosho, like broken? Yeah, broken, breakdown, failure clocks. Or like broken clocks. Yeah. Okay, and they're coming up on a planet, and let me show it real quick. You can see there are, in the craters, you can see what look to be like clock faces. We'll zoom in on that a little bit more before we turn, or I'll try to remember that. Meanwhile, you can see Shasho and Tetsuro looking out the window as they approach the planet. あれが17世紀かい? Huh? That is 17 stones. I think this is still Tetsuro talking. クレーターがみんな時みたいに見えるよ. The craters, all of them, like watches are visible. So they all of the craters look like watches. So again, indeed. Very much so. Okay. So we know what the theme, I guess, is in this chapter. Train's coming in. You can see those watch faces. Okay, Meitoru's going to say something here. この星は全体が時計みたいなものよ. As for this planet, all bodies like watches things. So as for this planet, all bodies are things that are like watches. 昔のゼンマイ仕掛けのね. A long time ago's Zenmai. Zenmai? Spring? Oh, okay. Yes. And then Zenmai Jikake is something that means like spring work or clockwork. So everything on the planet, all bodies are things like clocks, like clockwork from a long time ago. So like old-fashioned clocks is what she's saying. You know? Kochi kochi oto ga suru mitai da. I guess it's like tick tick sound is doing, it seems like. It seems like I'm hearing a tick tick sound. Kochi kochi, I guess. Yeah. Kochi kochi, tick tock, tick tock. Kochi, kochi, kochi. There we go. All right, there's the train pulling into the station, and still, like, clocks embedded everywhere. Yeah, Korea. 懐中時計に入ってゆくみたいだ. Wow. As for this thing, 懐中. Like oops. Oh, pocket watch. Huh. You don't see that very often. Oh, this is a grade 8 kanji. Okay, interesting. This is Natsukashi, but apparently it can oops, you can't see that. It can have meanings to include pocket as well as like yearning for, which is usually Natsukashi. Interesting. Okay. So kaichu doke. As for this thing, it's like going inside or going and entering a pocket watch. Okay, so they're entering the station. I'm having a hard time with the color balance. There we go. Oh boy. だから言ったでしょ? That's why I said it, right? I told you. 全体が時計みたいな星だって. All bodies, like watches, planet. That's what I said. So that's what I said, right? That this planet is, all bodies are like watches. その時計の中へ入ったってわけだね. So that, into that watch, toward the inside of that watch, entered. That's the reason, I guess. That's why we've entered inside a watch. Anyway, there we go. So there they are. I guess they're heading out of the station. And again, watch faces embedded everywhere. I like the variety. Very nice. でも、なんか落ち着かないや. I guess, but somehow like not calming down. Somehow like not calming down. Ochitsuku is to calm down, to relax. Sorry, ochitsuku. Yeah, regaining presence of mind. What else can it mean here? Becoming stable, settling down, being fixed, harmonizing with, being quiet. Maybe that's it, being unobtrusive. So he's saying it's somehow not doing that. So not calming down, not being unobtrusive, not being quiet. And indeed, here they are walking along and there's clocks embedded everywhere and we can see the kochi, kochi, kochi everywhere. So that everywhere is tick tock, chiku, taku. I think that's also their footsteps. Chi, chi. Maybe it's just lots of ticking and talking. Chiku, taku. Good old Matsumoto. You can always count on some crazy detailed thing like this. Oh boy. He's saying like this is like too much in essence. So ikura nandemo. Yeah, whatever the circumstances. As for this, it goes too much. Ikisugiru, ikisugida. Yeah, it's going too far. It's going to the screams. And his eyes are starting to get all warbly. Koko wa kouiu tokoro yo. As for this place, it's this sort of a place, you know? This place is just like that. Nanika tabemashou ka? Something shall we eat? Shall we grab something to eat? Oh, yeah. Masaka toke o kuwasa sareru nja. So, yeah, toke o kuwasareru nja. So it can't be unbelievable being made to eat a watch, a clock. Like, he's basically saying, like, surely they're not going to make us eat a clock. Daijoubu yo. It's fine. Table mo toke ka. The table also is a clock? Nani nasaimasu ka? What will it become? So, like, what will you have? So, waitress is also a clock. Boku wa ice cream. Toke janai yo. Ice cream da yo. As for me, it's ice cream. Not a clock. A clock it isn't. Ice cream it is. Watashi wa kohi. As for me, coffee. Dore kurai kakaremasu ka? Basically, to what extent will it take? Like, how long will it be? 3分お待ちください. Please wait 3 minutes. She's got an extra clock, presumably in her behind. Because why not? It's that sort of a place. Kouiu tokoro da. Chiku, taku, chiku. Da. 3分と言ってもう3時間経った. So here he is picking his nose. He said, saying 3 minutes, already 3 hours have passed. Kochi, kochi, kochi. Ageku no hatte. Or is that Ageku no wa? No. No hatte ni. Ageku no hatte ni. Shinagire da nante soria nai yo. Okay, something tells me they didn't have the food. Ageku. Ageku no hatte. Yeah, so. Oh, what kind of expression is this? This is like at the end or the extreme or the finish of it. So you get like finally on top of all that, after all that, the being out, shinagire is to be out of the service, out of goods, out of stock. Yeah. Shinagire. So basically, on top of that, after all that, how could it be out of stock? Sorianai. As for that, it does not exist. Like, that's unbelievable. Dame nan nara jikan gurai matsu. Oh, mamotte 3分でダメと言ってくれりゃいいのに. So he's going off. While it was no good, like to the time extent of protecting even 3 minutes. Mamotte. Why mamotte? Oh, to keep a promise. Observing or following. That's it. Okay. Dame to ite korea ino ni. Okay, so while that was no good, meaning like being out of stock, the extent of time protecting for 3 minutes, that being no good, and saying and doing the favor, that would be good even though. So like it would have been good if they had protected and kept the promise about it taking 3 minutes if it were really out of stock. It's something along those lines of what he's trying to say. Or what he is saying. ここはそういうところだから仕方がないわ. As for this place, because it's that sort of a place, there's nothing you can do about it. We have no choice. That's just the way this place is. Okay? Hotel. Shite hotaru wa koko yo. As for the designated or specified hotel, it's this place. Tokei hotaru datte iya na yokan ga suru na. It's, I guess, like they say, or that it's supposed to be a clock hotel. A bad premonition doing, isn't it? Like, I've got a bad feeling about this. Noirose ni nariso. It seems to be becoming noirose. Oh, neurosis. Like this is becoming a neurosis. Nette okanai to ato de hetabaru wa yo, Tetsudo. Okay, so if not able to sleep, like if not on purpose sleeping, then later it will do hetabaru. Oh, you'll be exhausted. So basically, if you don't sleep, you'll be exhausted later, Tetsuro. Chiku, taku, kochi, kochi, kochi. Chiku, taku, taku. So, damn it. Kochi, 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 kochi. Kochi. And we get lots of kochi, 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 kochi. Tick, 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 tick. このクソいい加減にしてくれよ. Come on, this shitty, it's enough already, basically. いい加減にしろ is like, enough. Give it up. And so, like, do the favor of giving it up already. Yeah, cut it out. That's enough. Goshan. Shimatta. Kowarechatta. Oops. Oh no. Broke. So, oops, I broke it. Arara. Kanshaku okoshita no ne. Oh my. Kanshaku. Oh, passion. Your passion occurred, woke up. I don't know if that's an expression. Yeah, okay. Kansha okosu is to lose one's temper or throw a tantrum. You'll see this sometimes. It came up a lot. I remember in One Piece where someone will say something like, "Oh, nanika okoshita." Something woke up. And it's that idea that, like, oh, someone's getting upset. Anyway, that's what that okoshita is for the kanshaku. Oh, you lost your temper, didn't you? Hahan, toke no oku wa. Oh, this is like, haha. Toke no oku wa ana ni natteru no ka? As for the back, or like deep into the watch, the clock, it's becoming a hole. Oku no hou de chika chika nanika hikatte ra. In the direction of the back, again, oku is like in the deep recesses. Something is shining. Something is shining with a chika chika, like a sparkling. Not to be confused with kochi kochi, which would be the ticking. Chika chika. Yeah, flickering. And also not to be confused with pika pika, which would be like dazzling, sparkling. Okashi na oto mo kikoeru na. A strange sound also is audible, isn't it? I can hear a strange sound too. Uwa! Tetsuro! Ikenu! Basically, oh no. Okay. He's sliding down, falling now. Charan! Guashan! More crashing and clanging. There's Mated appearing from up there. Tetsuro, daijoubu? Tetsuro, are you okay? Daijoubu demo arimasen. Like fine, but not existing? Arimasen. Nandaro kore wa? Huh? What could it be as for this place? I'm not sure why arimasen. Arimasen as in like inanimate objects not existing. So not quite sure what he's referring to. Okay. Meiteru somehow has a rope and she's rappelling down now. Kore wa nanika no buhin no yama da. Tokei no. As for this, something of a parts mountain of watches or clocks. So as for this thing, it's some sort of a pile of a mountain of parts of something of clocks. Neji zenmai ga ippai aru. Screws and springs, many existing. So there's just lots of springs and screws. And ya, meaning and things like that. Okay. I'm doing my best to show it without breaking the book again. Very dangerous right now. Okay. Oh, that's a big screw. Ura torasu. Oh, ura torasu no neji no yama demo ippai mita yo na. Ura torasu? Ura torasu. Why does that sound familiar? Even a mountain of screws of ura torasu. Many are visible, or seen many, you know? Ura torasu. Was that a name? Ura torasu. That we encountered before? It does sound familiar. I just can't think of what, ura torasu? Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. It sounds kind of like ultras or ultra something. Ippai mita yona. Ura torasu no neji no yama demo ippai mita yona. Even a mountain of screws of ura torasu many saw, you know? Okay.
Hello there.
I'm sure that, again, that sounds so familiar. I just can't place it. Oh, there's words in there. Kore wa minna toke no buhin da wa. As for this place, it's all clock parts, you know. Furui no ya, atarashii no ya. Old ones and new ones. Ko ironna no ga mazariatteru n ja yobi no stoku te wake demo nai yo ne. Okay. This way, various ones mixing together, existing mixing together, spare part stock, talking about that reason even not existing. So he's basically like saying, just with the parts mixed together like this can't even be like a stockpile of spare parts. Or there's no reason it would be. Oh. Rope starts wiggling, and doop. Chanto betto no ashi ni shipatte kita no ni dare ka ga hodoita n da wa. Okay, hodoku. So properly to the bed leg, bound, tied, even though I did properly tie it to the bed leg, somebody untied it. Hodoku. And nda, she's explaining. Dareka ga hodoita? Somebody untied? Oh no. Let's check out hodoku. Yeah, unfasten. Which is funny because it's the toku normally, but I guess we can go with hodoku. Suddenly, doza. Ikinari soko ga nuketa yo. Wow. Suddenly the bottom fell out. Nuketa, withdrew. Yeah. Extracted, came out. missing, etc. Oh, come on. There we go. Guara, guara. Kya. Chara, chara, chara. Za, 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 za. Okay. Well, they're all in like some big funnel. Looks like lots of piles are coming here down this chute or wherever they're going. Tetsuro head first. Meitoru behind. Okay. And kind of hard to tell what's going on here. It looks like, is it like, are they supposed to be at like the core of the planet and everything is like collecting there? I don't know. Why is it a sphere? Maybe it's not a sphere. Maybe it's just a big circle, a pile. All right. What are they saying? I don't know. The way that they're kind of flying to it. Ite toitai kedo nandaka funwari nan jakuriku shita zo. Anmari inryoku ga tsuyoku naiんだ, koko wa. Okay, so ouch, ite. Toi. Oh, I want to say toi taikedo. So ouch, I want to say that, but somehow funwari. The mood? Oh no, gently, airy, fluffily, the landing did. Yeah. Okay. So I want to say, but somehow gently, airy, fluffy did a landing. Very much the gravity is not strong as for this place. Wait. Amari inryoku ga tsuyoku nai. Yeah. Very much the gravity isn't strong here as for this place. But it's strong enough to attract them. But apparently not like normal strong to like make it hurt. Kono marui katamari wa ittai nani kashira. You don't hear that much often from Meitoru. This round pile of junk, katamari, we should all know that word. As for that, what the hell is it, I wonder? What is this round pile of junk? I wonder. Ittai is always an intensifier. So like, what could this possibly be? I wonder. Well, we'll have to wonder a little bit longer because that is the halfway point for the chapter. We're going to pause there. What could it possibly be? We'll find out next time. And we'll finish off chapter 3, and that will leave us with only one chapter left.